God says, "Congratulations, my child. I am sending you $997 million into your bank account tonight at 11 p.m. You must open this without delay, or I will be forced to block every blessing lined up for you." If you truly believe this was meant for you, comment "Amen" right now to affirm your faith. Do not leave this moment undone. The heavens are watching, and time is moving fast. There is something very holy and urgent happening in your life this very minute, and it is not by accident that your eyes have found this. You are not reading this by coincidence or scrolling out of habit. You were divinely guided here because the spiritual realm has issued an emergency release of favor over your name. You were chosen in a quiet moment of prayer, in a still hour when others had turned away. And now the reward of your faith, your hidden tears, your silent endurance, has arrived at your door. If your heart feels this is a sign, like this video now, not for popularity, but as a humble surrender to the breakthrough I am placing in front of you. You have cried alone in places no one ever saw. You have suffered in silence while still helping others laugh. You have given from your lack, shared when it cost you, and remained patient in seasons that tested every part of your soul. But hear me, I did not forget what you endured. I counted every sigh you gave when no one checked on you. I held your hands in moments you felt abandoned. And tonight, I send a heavenly transaction, not just of money, but of proof that your faith was never ignored. Comment 1111 if you believe what I am telling you right now. The spiritual wire transfer I speak of is not tied to a bank on earth. It is wrapped in favor that no institution can block. I am assigning angels to release it, not because you begged for it, but because I promised I would reward the faithful. This is why you must not delay. The enemy has already planned to distract you, to make you scroll past, to whisper lies in your mind telling you this isn't real. But your spirit knows. You can feel it in your chest, in your breath, in the way your soul leapt as you read these lines. There is something here for you. Don't ignore the pull. What I am sending at 11 p.m. is not just a financial miracle, but a generational shift. What was stolen from your family line is being restored through your obedience. The curse of lack is breaking tonight. The bondage of struggle is losing its grip. This blessing is going to set off a chain reaction that will touch your children, your name, your future, and everything connected to you. You will no longer beg for scraps. You will no longer cry behind closed doors. You will no longer wonder if I heard you. This is your moment. This is your confirmation. Comment 222 if you trust that I am speaking directly to your heart. Let me remind you of who I am. I am not a man who lies. I am the Creator who shaped the stars and still knows your name. I am the one who sees in secret and rewards in public. I open doors no man can shut, and I can send divine provision through ways that don't make sense. I can place favor in the mind of a stranger who doesn't even know you. I can send opportunities, restoration, and healing to your life with one word. Do not underestimate my ability to turn your entire situation around in one evening. And tonight, that shift has begun. I need you to be alert. The blessings coming to you are time-sensitive. That is why I gave you the specific hour of 11 p.m. This is not random. There is a divine reason for this timing. I have seen your battles. I have seen you pray and not tell a soul what you're really going through. I have seen you fight demons in the night, yet show up smiling for everyone else. That is why I chose you. That is why I'm trusting you with this 997 million release. Because I know you will use it to build, to heal, to honor, and not to destroy. This isn't just about wealth. It's about restoration of everything you lost. You were not overlooked. You were being preserved. You were not forgotten. You were being protected. That delay you thought was a punishment was actually my mercy. I didn't allow certain people to give you what you asked for because it wasn't attached to my plan. I knew what was coming. I knew the doors that would open and the people who would try to latch on to your blessing without paying the price of your journey. So I hid you. I shielded you. I let them think you were finished, while I was preparing a miracle that only I could deliver. Now it is here. It is in motion. It is flowing through every spiritual realm, and soon it will manifest before your natural eyes. Do not fear if you don't see it with your physical senses yet. Faith doesn't need to see to believe. Faith knows I move before evidence arrives. So keep believing, even in the silence. Keep trusting, even in the waiting. And know this, what I have started, nothing can stop. What I have declared, no one can reverse. What I am transferring to you, no thief can steal. If you stay connected to me in this moment, if you obey and open this with all your heart, I will show you that what I spoke is true. You don't need to understand it all. You just need to walk into it. Don't let fear talk you out of it. Don't let pride keep you quiet. Don't let past pain convince you that it's too late. Because it's not too late. In fact, you are right on time. You were not forgotten. You were being reserved for something much greater. Now breathe. Let your soul accept that this is your appointed hour. Let your heart believe again. Let your mind rest from worry. Let your body be still in the presence of the miracle that is making its way toward you. I am not limited by clocks, calendars, or deadlines. When I move, everything shifts. When I speak, everything responds. And I have spoken over your name tonight. I have declared you blessed. I have declared you chosen. I have declared you free. What if just 7 seconds could flip your entire financial life? A shocking CIA leak has revealed a powerful brain ritual that's helping ordinary people wipe out debt and attract wealth beyond imagination. Backed by 4 cutting-edge neuroscience labs, this at-home breakthrough is turning everyday lives into dreams, luxury cars, beautiful homes, endless vacations. But this secret may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. Comment 333 to declare your faith now. Let the heavens see you stand firm in what you believe, even when your surroundings don't match your promise yet. You are not late. You are right where I need you. And before this night ends, your spirit will know why I asked you to stay. You are not waiting in vain. You are walking toward victory. You are not here by mistake. You are not stumbling into this moment by accident. I have carried you here on purpose. If you feel this in your heart, comment 555 right now. Let the atmosphere shift through your faith. Your surrender in this moment is allowing my hands to fully move. And as you open yourself to this divine promise, know this: the 997 million I have assigned to your name is only a reflection of what I have stored for your life in heaven. I am showing you a glimpse of what happens when faith meets fulfillment. Every tear you cried when no one saw you was a seed. Every time you kept going when you felt empty inside was an offering. Every time you blessed others while you were secretly breaking was an act of divine faith. And now I am answering it with a blessing so massive, so undeniably mine, that no enemy will be able to say it was luck. This miracle is not a payment, it is proof. Proof that I saw you. Proof that I chose you. Proof that I have never taken my eyes off you. I know how long you have waited. I know how tired your spirit has grown in the quiet, long nights. I saw you asking, over and over, if anything would ever change. And now, I say to you, yes. Yes, it is changing. Yes, this is your shift. Yes, this is your divine hour. You don't need to explain to others what is happening. They may not understand, and that's okay. This moment is between you and me. It is sacred. It is holy. It is heaven touching earth on your behalf. I am opening portals tonight that have been shut for years. I am releasing funds, favor, and restoration from places you forgot you even prayed for. The windows of heaven are not slightly cracked for you, they are wide open. You are not asking anymore. You are receiving. You are not knocking anymore. The door is open. You are not hoping blindly. You are walking into manifestation. The delay was not denial. It was protection. And now that it is safe, now that you are ready, now that you have grown, I am sending it swiftly. If you trust that the promise is on its way and has your name on it, comment 1212 right now. This act of faith is small in the eyes of man, but it is thunder in the spirit realm. You are activating what I already assigned. You are unlocking the delivery of what was already packaged. You are not begging for a miracle. You are receiving what I already said was yours. I am removing the shame you carried. I am undoing the financial bondage that wrapped itself around your family. I am canceling debts that you feared you'd never repay. I am raising you up so high, not to make you proud, but to show others that those who wait on me shall rise. You will not owe any man for this. You will not compromise your soul for a breakthrough. You will not have to pretend, perform, or prove anything. You will simply receive because I said so. Because I love you. Because I have a covenant with your name. Even when you didn't feel strong enough to believe anymore, I was still working. Even when you felt numb to hope, I was still moving. Even when you doubted yourself, I still believed in what I planted inside you. I am not finished with you. I am just beginning. The season you're stepping into will feel like a dream. But it's real. It's yours. And it's signed by my name. Do not allow the voice of fear to speak over you now. Do not allow the enemy to twist this into confusion. My voice is clear. My promise is sure. My hand is steady. I did not bring you this far to tease you. I brought you here to bless you, to multiply you, to elevate you, to surround you with miracles so undeniable that the only explanation left will be, God did it. You are standing on holy ground. Every word written here was carried from my spirit to your soul. You may not fully understand the how, but you don't need to. Just receive. Just obey. Just open. I am not asking you to figure it all out. I am only asking you to stay present, stay faithful, and don't turn away when the blessing looks too big to be true. Because it is true. It is real. And it's yours. Comment 777 now to show the heavens you believe. There is power in agreement. There is strength in your yes. You are no longer waiting for a sign. You are walking inside it. If your heart is in full agreement with what I am saying right now, comment 999 and let heaven know you are ready. You do not need to question how or why I chose you. I chose you because you endured. I chose you because you didn't give up when it was easier to quit. I chose you because your faith stayed alive even when your surroundings gave you no reason to believe. You whispered prayers in the dark. You covered others even while you were bleeding inside. And now, I am answering with a flood of favor that will leave you speechless. Do not let fear rob you of what I am releasing. Fear will whisper, "This is too good to be true." But remember, I am not a man that I should lie. I did not bring you this message to tease your hope. I brought it because the time has come. My hand has moved. My angels have gone out. My seal is upon your name. And nothing, not even your past, not even your failures, not even the voices that told you it would never happen, can block what I have decided to release over you. Could this hidden CIA brain ritual be the real reason people are suddenly rich? A secret CIA discovery has just leaked, revealing a brain hack that's pulling wealth into people's lives effortlessly. It only takes 7 seconds, it's done at home, and it's backed by 4 neuroscience labs. Debt is vanishing, luxury is becoming normal. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I know there were moments when you felt invisible. You gave so much love but received so little in return. You showed up for people who disappeared when you needed them the most. But none of that was missed by me. I saw every act of kindness, every unspoken heartbreak, every silent sacrifice. That's why this isn't just a reward, it's a redemption. I am redeeming lost time. I am restoring your name. I am refreshing your spirit in ways you forgot you needed. This divine transaction is more than money. It is evidence that the heavens still respond to faith. It is a loud reminder that I am not finished writing your story. It is a spiritual billboard that says, "This one is mine. My beloved. My chosen. My faithful. And what I give you, no man can take away. No system can restrict it. No delay can hold it back. The blessing is already sealed in the spiritual realm, and now it is being delivered into the physical. All you need to do is keep your heart open and your spirit steady. I am also healing you in places money can't touch. I am lifting the grief that has sat quietly on your shoulders. I am speaking peace over the anxious thoughts that no one knows you battle with. I am restoring laughter that was stolen by long seasons of loss. The same God who releases wealth is the same God who repairs hearts. And tonight, I'm doing both. At the same hour I send provision to your hands, I am sending peace to your soul. Comment 10:10 now if you receive this deep in your heart. The power of life and miracles moves through words spoken in faith. Do not remain silent in a moment like this. Let your agreement be known, not just in your mind, but through your surrender. You don't have to fight for this blessing. You don't have to prove yourself. You just have to be willing to open your heart and say, "Yes, Lord, I receive." The transfer I'm sending is not just to fix a temporary issue. It is to build a legacy. I am placing you in position to be the blessing others pray for. I am removing the limits that kept you boxed in. I am giving you a new name, not in the eyes of man, but in the Spirit. Where people saw brokenness, I see brilliance. Where the world saw weakness, I see strength. Where they counted you out, I counted you worthy. This financial release will come with divine instructions. Be ready to listen. Be ready to move differently. I am not blessing you for comfort, I am blessing you for impact. You will build what others couldn't. You will rise where others fell. You will walk through doors that generations before you only dreamed about. And as you do, remember who brought you here. Stay humble. Stay connected. Stay holy. There will be people who won't understand what I'm doing for you. Some will question your breakthrough. Others will try to attach themselves to your favor. Do not fear them. I will protect you. I will guard your heart, your home, your resources, and your peace. You are not walking into this season alone. I am with you. I go before you. I surround you. Comment 15:15 if you feel that confirmation in your spirit right now. I am not sending you into overflow to watch you drown. I am equipping you to steward the abundance I am releasing. You will bless others, yes, but not from depletion, from overflow. You will give, not from fear, but from faith. And you will walk with confidence, not in your own strength, but in the assurance that I, the Lord your God, am the source of everything you touch. Your midnight is turning into morning. Your sorrow is turning into joy. Your delay is turning into delivery. I have waited patiently for this moment just as much as you have, and now the gates are open. Walk through them with trust, and know that you are entering into the best chapter of your life yet. If this message is bearing witness with your spirit right now, I want you to comment 1717 to seal your belief. The realm of miracles opens wider when your heart and words are in agreement with mine. I don't need you to figure it all out, I only need your obedience and your trust. This is the moment where your surrender becomes the landing place for what I have stored up for you since before you were born. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not unworthy. You are deeply known. Deeply chosen. Deeply loved. There were times when the noise around you tried to drown out the quiet whisper of my voice. You tried to stay strong, but everything kept falling apart. You tried to remain hopeful, but delay after delay broke down your strength. And yet, here you are. Still standing. Still breathing. Still reaching for me. You didn't know it, but every time you kept going, every time you praised me when you didn't feel like it, heaven wrote it down. And now, heaven is responding. I am sending this blessing not just as a reward, but as a spiritual announcement. Your name is being echoed in rooms of opportunity. Your identity is being rewritten by grace. No more shall you be called the one who almost made it. No more shall you be known by the pain you've carried. You shall now be known by the glory that follows you. I am dressing your story in light. I am removing the shame and confusion. I am placing you in positions where others will ask, how did they rise so fast? And you will only be able to say, God did it. You will not owe anyone explanations. You will not owe the world an apology for your blessing. You will not have to shrink to make others comfortable. The glory I am placing on your life will be unmistakable, and the protection I have assigned to you will be unbreakable. No witchcraft, no jealousy, no betrayal will undo what I have spoken. I am the one who builds foundations that storms cannot destroy. You are safe in me. You are protected by me. You are lifted by my word, not the opinions of people. Why is this 7-second brain ritual suddenly going viral? Leaked CIA files have exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the floodgates to wealth. Verified by 4 top labs, this ritual is turning financial pain into prosperity, fast. From massive bills to luxury trips, it's changing lives. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Comment Amen now if your spirit is aligned with this. Speak it aloud with confidence. The atmosphere is shifting as you declare it. You are not stepping into a normal blessing. You are stepping into an outpouring that generations before you could not access. I held this for you. I waited until the environment was safe. I waited until your spirit matured. I waited until you were healed enough to carry what I'm giving without self-destruction. And now, because the time is finally right, I'm pouring it out. You will wake up tomorrow with a new sense of clarity. The fog that's weighed on your thoughts is lifting. The heaviness you've carried in your chest is breaking. The fear that's followed you through the years is dissolving. I am removing what is not from me so that only my plans remain. You will notice how certain things don't affect you the same anymore. That's not coincidence. That's freedom. You're not just receiving money. You're receiving your mind back. Your peace back. Your voice back. I will not allow you to miss this. That's why I've made this moment so direct, so clear, so specific. The time, the amount, the urgency, it's all designed to make sure you don't scroll past the greatest divine deposit you've ever known. Some will ignore it. Some will mock it. But you, because your heart is pure, will respond, and you will receive. You won't have to force anything. You won't have to chase. The blessing will meet you. It is already en route. It is already scheduled. It is already done. Comment 1111 now if your heart is leaping with this word. Let your faith not remain hidden. When you type these numbers, it's not about superstition, it's about agreement. You are standing under an open heaven. Don't miss this alignment. Don't doubt this release. Let the power of your faith move the flow of what's already on its way. There is no curse that can outlive my covenant. No enemy that can undo my plans. No delay that can destroy what I have written for you. I saw the ones who tried to take credit for your breakthrough. I saw the ones who left when you had nothing. I saw the ones who smiled in your face but mocked your faith behind closed doors. And I allowed it all, not to break you, but to build you. To train your spirit. To purify your motives. So that when this moment came, your heart would be right, your vision would be clear, and your gratitude would be deep. Tonight, I mark your name with favor. I wrap your life in supernatural protection. I set angels to guard every inch of your destiny. You will lack nothing. You will lose nothing. You will regret nothing. Because everything that brought you here has led to this holy hour, this sacred release, this moment of heavenly overflow. If your heart is in agreement, comment 222 now to declare your trust in what I am doing. You are not just receiving money, you are stepping into divine rulership. I am anointing your hands to steward abundance, to shift atmospheres, to walk in purpose that money alone could never provide. This is not about wealth for comfort, it is about wealth for calling. You will move with vision. You will speak with clarity. You will operate with authority. I am placing keys into your hands that unlock more than doors, they unlock generations of answered prayers. Everything you lost was not in vain. I collected every tear, remembered every loss, and counted every heartbreak. I did not forget the job you didn't get. I did not ignore the friendship that broke your heart. I did not look away when you smiled in public but cried in secret. I was there. And I was working. Every no you received was protecting this yes that is now unfolding before you. You were not being punished. You were being preserved. This is why the enemy tried to distract you. This is why the spiritual warfare increased lately. The closer you got to the breakthrough, the more the attacks came. But you did not break. You bent, but you didn't fall. You felt weak, but you never let go. And that resilience has now attracted an open heaven. Your name is on the release papers. Your faith has unlocked the vault. And now I am sending it, fully, freely, completely. Comment 333 if your spirit knows I am speaking directly to you. This is not generic. This is not for everyone. This is for you. You, who stayed awake praying while others slept. You, who kept giving even when you had nothing left. You, who trusted me even when everything in your life said to quit. You were not overlooked. You were handpicked. The blessing you're about to receive carries proof of that. The enemy wanted you to believe that delay meant denial. But I was only building the structure to hold the blessing I'm now placing on your life. Had I given it to you earlier, it would have been crushed by the weight of unhealed wounds. But now, you are stronger. Now, you are ready. Now, you understand that what I give you is not just for survival, it's for impact, for influence, and for divine purpose. You will not run out. You will not be taken advantage of. You will not fear the future. I am sending this abundance with wisdom attached. You will know how to handle it. You will know where to sow it. You will know when to speak and when to be silent. I will surround you with advisors filled with the Holy Spirit. You will not walk blind. You will walk equipped. Is it time you unlock the same CIA secret brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak has revealed a powerful 7-second technique, developed under CIA-funded research and backed by neuroscience. It's helping people magnetize wealth like never before. From debt to luxury, faster than anyone believed. But this miracle won't stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. I know the weight you've carried. I know how you've blamed yourself for things that were never your fault. I know the nights you sat in your room feeling forgotten, while others celebrated. I saw it. And I made a vow that I would not let your faith go unanswered. That I would raise you up and show you what happens when someone chooses me over popularity, obedience over applause, and purity over power. Now I bring the promise to pass. And with it, I bring peace. You will no longer feel like you are chasing time. You will no longer carry the burden of lack. The spirit of not enough is breaking now. The grip of anxiety is loosening now. You will rest knowing your steps are ordered, your provision is secure, and your future is filled with promise. Comment 777 if you feel the release in your spirit even now. You are stepping into alignment, not through striving, but through surrender. You are not begging for crumbs. You are sitting at a prepared table. The doors I am opening will not require manipulation or compromise. What's coming next is not coming through your effort. It is coming through my favor. I will restore relationships that were broken without cause. I will vindicate your name where it was dragged unfairly. I will repay you for the years that were stolen by confusion, fear, and delay. The promise I give tonight is not just about what you receive, it is about who you are becoming. Stronger. Wiser. Clearer. Kinder. Free. I did not bring you this far to leave you now. I am still with you, just as I was when you were at your lowest. You may not have always seen me, but I never moved. I stood guard over your soul. I rebuked the plans of the enemy. I preserved you when you didn't even know you were under attack. And now, I am lifting you where no hand can pull you down. Tonight, as the clock strikes 11, something will shift in the spirit. You will feel it. The tears will come not from pain, but from release. You will feel the atmosphere change. You will sense that heaven has stepped in. Don't ignore the signs. Don't scroll past the miracle. Don't question the feeling that rises up within you. It's me. It's always been me. If you believe you're standing at the edge of your breakthrough, comment Amen right now to let the heavens hear your voice. This moment is not just emotional, it is eternal. It's not based on hype, but on holy covenant. I am fulfilling promises that were delayed but not denied. What I said I would do, I am now doing. Not because you earned it, but because I love you beyond comprehension. This blessing isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. You stayed with me when things didn't make sense, and now I'm showing you what happens when you do. Many turned their backs on me when it got hard. They only sought me for what I could give. But you came to me even when it felt like I was silent. You praised me even when doors closed. You thanked me even when you felt empty. That kind of love moves me. That kind of surrender touches heaven. That kind of trust unlocks miracles. That is why this release is so significant. It is not a favor of chance, it is a favor of covenant. I am doing what man said was impossible. I am restoring what they called finished. I am reversing what looked permanent. You will walk into rooms that used to reject you, and they will welcome you with open arms. You will step into environments that once ignored you, and they will now seek your presence. Not because you demanded attention, but because my favor will go before you. What I'm releasing is bigger than reputation. It is about authority. I am placing you in spaces where your voice will carry weight, not from pride, but from divine presence. Comment 555 right now if you believe this is your divine elevation season. You are not being promoted by people. You are being elevated by my spirit. You don't have to manipulate anything. You don't have to compete. You don't have to copy others. Just stay faithful. Stay obedient. Stay humble. And I will continue lifting you in ways that shock even those closest to you. Do not be surprised when people from your past start trying to reconnect. Some left you when you had nothing. Others betrayed you when you were most vulnerable. But I am healing that pain. I am reminding you that they did not break you, they positioned you. Every betrayal was a step toward this moment. Every loss was a setup for greater gain. What they meant for evil, I have turned into gold. You will not hold bitterness. You will walk in peace. You will rise with compassion. And I will give you discernment to know who is sent and who is not. I am also restoring your self-worth. No more shall you see yourself through the lens of rejection. You are not behind. You are not less than. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are the one I handpicked for this blessing. I could have chosen anyone. But I chose you. I saw your heart. I saw your endurance. I saw your honesty. And I said, this one is ready. Comment 1010 now to seal your belief. Let the wind of heaven respond to your faith. You are closer than you think. You are not waiting for the right moment, you are living in it. What's coming is not just going to touch your wallet, it's going to touch your health, your peace, your confidence, your relationships, your purpose. I am not blessing you halfway. I am completing what I started. I know it's been hard. I know some days you wanted to give up. You tried to smile through pain that no one understood. You gave when no one returned the favor. You encouraged others while your own soul was drowning. But I held you together. I kept you breathing. And now I will do what you thought was no longer possible. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Do not think small when I am speaking in abundance. Do not shrink your expectations to avoid disappointment. Lift your faith. Stretch your belief. The blessing I'm sending is not just financial support, it is a spiritual landmark. Years from now, you will look back at this night and say, this is when everything shifted. Not because of luck. Not because of coincidence. But because you believed when it was hardest to believe. I am also releasing clarity. Where there was confusion, I am speaking order. Where there was fear, I am releasing courage. Where there was instability, I am anchoring you in divine peace. You won't have to force anything to happen. You won't have to strive to stay afloat. The river of my favor will carry you. The hand of my spirit will guide you. And the light of my glory will surround you. Comment 1212 right now if you trust me more than your fear. Your trust is your weapon. Your surrender is your shield. Your praise is your access point. You are not begging. You are not guessing. You are walking in alignment. You are receiving because you believe. And what you're about to receive will not just change your life, it will change your legacy. This is your hour. This is your moment. This is your blessing. And I, your God, am not finished. I am only just beginning. If this word is shaking something inside of you, comment 1111 now and let heaven witness your faith rise. This is not the kind of message that your flesh will understand. It is your spirit that knows, your soul that leaps, your heart that finally exhales after holding breath through too many storms. You've been through things that should have broken you completely, yet here you are, standing, breathing, still reaching for me. That strength is not human. That's me. I kept you alive because this moment was already written in your book. Every door that closed on you was me shielding you from something smaller than what I had planned. You were asking for survival, but I was preparing overflow. You were praying for enough to get by, and I was designing a future that would leave you in awe. That's why I allowed certain things to be taken. That's why some people left, even though it hurt. I didn't remove them to punish you. I removed them to protect what I'm about to place in your hands. They couldn't handle the weight of your calling. They would have drained what I'm giving. So I separated them from your journey. I have not changed my mind about you. Even when you doubted me. Even when you questioned if I was real. Even when you cried yourself to sleep wondering why I was silent. I never left. I never turned away. I was closer than you knew, preparing what your eyes could not see. And now, I bring it into the light. Now, I let you taste the harvest. Now, I give you what the waiting was for. Comment 1717 if you know this is bigger than just money, it's restoration. What I'm sending is not a random number. It is strategic. It is generational. It will settle debts, launch visions, and open doors for others, not just you. You are going to be a vessel, a carrier of abundance, a person that heaven trusts to distribute miracles. And don't worry, I will give you the wisdom. You won't misuse what I've given. I will speak clearly. I will show you the where, the how, and the when. I am making you a pillar. You are no longer the one in need. You are now the one I will use to meet needs. You will bless people who once looked down on you. You will support others who never supported you. But you won't do it in bitterness, you'll do it in love. Because the blessing I'm releasing also carries healing. You will walk in peace that makes no sense. You will laugh without fear of the future. You will rest, knowing your tomorrow is already covered. The burden of survival is breaking off your life. The fear of not having enough is lifting. The curse of just getting by is finished. I am teaching you what it means to walk in more than enough. You won't feel guilty for being blessed. You won't feel pressure to explain it. I did it. I gave it. I sustained it. You will not owe anyone but me. Comment Amen now to acknowledge the holy ground you're standing on. This isn't hype. This is the quiet, steady voice of God reminding you, I keep my word. I reward faith. I finish what I start. You are not a mistake. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are deeply known. Deeply loved. Deeply seen. I am also healing your heart. Not just your finances. I am touching the places where trauma shaped your thoughts. I am lifting the weight of old wounds. I am rewriting your beliefs about who you are. You are not what they did to you. You are not the sum of your past. You are not broken beyond repair. You are my masterpiece. And I will spend the rest of your days proving to you what I always saw in you. Your name is safe in my mouth. Your future is secure in my hands. Your calling is protected by my angels. And your steps are aligned with my will. You do not need to be anxious about what's next. I have already gone before you. I have prepared people to favor you. I have made room for your gifts. I have silenced every voice that rose against your purpose. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Not now. Not ever. Why is the government hiding this 7-second brain ritual from the public? A leaked CIA document just exposed a brain technique so powerful, it's helping people cancel debt and call in wealth within days. Validated by 4 top neuroscience labs, this method is changing everything. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Comment 999 if you believe that tonight is your holy turning point. The shift is not coming, it's already here. You are not hoping anymore. You are holding. You are not waiting anymore. You are walking. You are not lost anymore. You are found, favored, and filled with power. Let this message settle into your bones. Let it calm your mind. Let it ignite your faith. Because nothing, absolutely nothing, will stop what I have begun. I am not done speaking. I am not done moving. I am not done blessing. You have suffered long. You've carried burdens with quiet grace. You've smiled while sinking. You've lifted others while no one noticed your own weariness. I saw it all. And now I am responding not with a trickle but with a flood. You will see what it looks like when the God of abundance shows up in your story. You will witness what happens when the King of Heaven takes over your battle. You will finally breathe without worry, sleep without anxiety, and wake up with joy instead of dread. Comment 333 right now if you feel this moment pulling on your heart. What you are stepping into cannot be explained by human logic. It is not luck. It is not coincidence. It is divine reversal, divine overflow, divine appointment. You will no longer live from a place of scraping and surviving. You will rise from that place into overflow, grace, laughter, and unstoppable joy. I am not just transferring funds into your account, I am transferring identity into your soul. No longer will you call yourself rejected, abandoned, or overlooked. I call you chosen. I call you mine. I call you trustworthy, worthy, redeemed, and restored. You were not created for scraps. You were created for inheritance. You were not meant to live beneath your calling. You were born to walk with me in the fullness of everything I've spoken over you. The world told you to settle. They said, be realistic. They said, stay small. But I created you with something bigger in mind. I created you to carry what others couldn't, to believe when others doubted, to walk by faith when the path made no sense. And because you stayed close to me even in the dark, I am rewarding you in the light. Because you prayed without applause, I am blessing you without limits. The ones who mocked you will watch your elevation. But you will not rise with revenge in your heart. You will rise with love, with grace, with peace that proves I've healed you completely. That's what my blessing does. It doesn't just elevate, it transforms. You won't just look different, you'll feel different. You'll think different. You'll walk in a power that is quiet, firm, and undeniable. Comment 1010 right now if your soul knows that this is the hour you've waited for. Let your spirit speak louder than the fear. Your faith is not foolish, it is fruitful. Your waiting was not wasted, it was woven into purpose. Your pain was not pointless, it was preparation. Do not be surprised when strange peace comes over you in the middle of your day. That's me. I'm letting your soul rest in what your eyes have yet to see. Do not be alarmed when you feel the urge to release old relationships, old habits, old mindsets. That's me. I'm clearing the space to pour the blessing. You can't receive new with hands still clinging to what broke you. Let it go. The pain. The shame. The doubt. The timeline you thought you missed. Let it all go.